Hey guys, so I want to share with you, how can you tell who the enlightened masters are in your life? So I'd like to share a little story, and that is that yesterday during a session, a client of mine was saying how he was struggling with feelings of sadness towards someone in his life that was very close to him. Feeling worried like this person was not living to their fullest potential, that they needed certain things to be happy, to get somewhere. And there was just this worry, basically, like, is this person on the right track? Are they going to be okay? And I asked him, so what aspect of you is feeling this sadness? And his first response was, my soul. I feel really sad at the level of my soul. So I said, okay, well, let's go there. Let's go to your soul. And so we merged with that energy of soul, of who you really are in your essence, that part of you that is pure consciousness. And he expanded into that energy of soul, of higher self. And I asked him, so from this perspective of your soul, what do you see? How do you feel now? And he laughed, he said, well, it's so funny. The first thing that's coming up for me is, it's none of your business. So we laughed about it, and he was saying how interesting it is that it's something, a sadness feels that way, and you think that it's your soul that's feeling sad. Meanwhile, it's a part of the ego, it's the ego that is judging that someone is not far enough or not making the most out of their lives. Whereas when you look from that higher perspective of soul, you see that that person is just living their lives and they're on their paths. And there is this trust that, they'll be okay. They will find their way in their timing and have the experiences they need when they need it. And all we need to do is be there in love. And so I said, well, how about opening yourself up to the possibility that sometimes there are people in our lives that trigger us, people in our lives that are playing a role of, being not awake, that are in trouble or, going through a hard time or being negative, whatever it is. And what if it could be possible that these beings are already 10 times over enlightened masters, that they've completed their karmic cycle, that they are, really pure in their consciousness and are just here playing a role for you, And he also laughs and he said, it's so funny, my concept of an enlightened master is someone who, he said, like, sits in a cave for 20 years, like, or someone who is never ever triggered or never ever has, a bad thought, or never judges, someone who's living a life that is seemingly absolutely perfect in every way, whatever that means. But we do have kind of concepts about what someone looks like, or how to recognize someone who is a divine or enlightened master. And, we tend to judge sometimes where people are at. They're still asleep. They're not 5D. They haven't got it yet. We are further. They are behind, whatever. But, it's possible that there are many enlightened masters around us in disguise that are actually here for us, that are actually here to play a role for us and give us the opportunity to learn something. So I just wanted to share this with you and send you all my love and wish you a beautiful day.